guys, welcome back to another episode of Drive With Me. It's in the morning and I'm trying so hard to be energetic. Today I am going to talk about something that is close to my heart. I feel like it's also close to everybody's heart. It's something that we all have dealt with. So yeah, let's get started. I feel like so love me right now. Which team are you guys on? I'm only like 2 episodes in, but I'm already like on Team Han Ji Pyong. Let's start this journey, baby. Okay, a little backstory lah, because I love my backstories, you know what I mean? So I had this conversation with my brother the other day. We were talking about failing, you know, and how millennials are afraid of failure. They fear failure the most. So technically, I'm not a millennial, I'm a Gen Z. Well, according to Google lah, tapi I feel like I also have this tempias of millennial characteristics. So whenever millennials fail, I mean like not millennials only lah, but whenever we fail, we always have this feeling like we're not good enough. Oh, it's raining. It's definitely raining. We feel insecure about ourselves. That is what like struck me. Where does this voice come from? Who is this person telling us, reminding us that we're not good enough, right? Well, surprise, surprise, it's you, bitch. So according to psychology, this thing that we experience, this I'm not good enough mindset, is not a feeling, but rather a thought. It's actually our inner critic trying to protect us from things that might hurt us, okay? And it's not, this inner critic is actually not a bad thing, you know. It has good intentions because it actually wants to motivate us to become better, to be a better person. But does this message always come across? Not for me. I always feel like crap whenever I have this feeling. I never ever feel motivated. I don't know why my inner critic does this, but I never feel motivated whatsoever. It's always like, oh crap, I'm not good enough. I hate myself. Especially in this day of age when everything is online. People post everything online, like obviously their accomplishments. Some of them are living their best life, traveling, working their dream job, married. You know, I don't even know that I'm at the age of where it is legal to get married. Right? But I always remind myself that it's not, life is not a race. It shouldn't be something that I need to rush into, especially like marriage, you know. But deep down, I know that I have this feeling of maybe the reason why I'm not at this level is because I'm just not good enough. Jadi apalah? What now, right? What do we do to this feeling that is eating us inside? I listened to this podcast from Ustaz Mizi Wahid, and he talked about how to deal with this I'm not good enough feeling. There are a few things that he pointed out that I feel like, yeah, it makes sense. So the first thing is to focus on what you're good at. There's this exercise lah, whenever we feel like we're not good enough, let's try to list down the things that we are actually good at. I mean, maybe you're good at cooking, you're good at doing presentations, you know, things like that. Instead of focusing on what we're lacking, focus on the things that we're actually good at, so that maybe if we're not good in this field, maybe we can try some other field that we can excel in. Like, life is not just one thing, right? Especially now, there are so many more job opportunities, so many things that we can try to pursue and get something out of it. The second point is to be friends with people who doesn't find it awkward or very hard to compliment you. Friends with people who acknowledges what you're good at and is not afraid to compliment it. And this is also a PSA to you and me, right? When you see your friend doing good things, compliment them, make them feel good about it, because you want to be treated that way. Obviously, you have to treat people that way. The third point is actually my last point. There are other points that Ustaz Mizi Wahid mentioned, but I feel like this is somewhat my take on it. So I will link his podcast down below if you guys are interested. So the third point is to connect with people and not compare. Everyone is posting everything online. We see everyone's accomplishment online. instead of comparing their highlights to our behind the scenes, connect with them. Maybe ask them, okay, how do you do this? How do you arrive at this level? What did you do? What can I learn from you? Try asking that question. Oh, sing it. So I remember this TED Talk. It's actually a good one by Joseph what his name, I can't remember, but he's the guy from 500 Days of Summer.
Well, first of all, thank you for your attention. There's nothing quite like being in a room full of people like this, where all of you are giving your attention to me. It's a powerful feeling.
So he did this TED Talk where he said, comparing yourself to others actually limits your creativity. So instead of, not only it's a bad thing to yourself, comparing yourself to others does not bring any good to you. So let's not do that. I mean, inevitably, maybe sometimes we do compare ourselves to others, but let's try not to focus on comparing, but connecting. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? All in all, I think at the end of the day, we have to realize that God created us special, and He never creates something that is lack, that is insufficient. Just remember that you are special in your own way, and maybe you just haven't figured out what you're special at. So take some time to learn that. Yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. I hope it's somewhat beneficial and hope it helps you in some type of way, and if it does, share it with your friends and family. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. My friend is also here, so yeah, gotta go now. Bye! Well, according to psychology, it's very loud already. I'm at the traffic light and I'm scared that people will see me talking to myself.